Oh man, so I told y'all before I was gonna start making more content around stuff like this because we got a lot of issues in our community and it's way beyond just dating, way beyond basic shit. You know, a lot of things going on with our young black males, the jits out there, you feel me? And as a former young nigga, I ain't too old, but I'm a former young nigga, I can understand certain things and understand certain perspectives. So right here we got Tay Savage. Tay Savage is from Chicago. He's starting to rap. He's a BD. Homie got a reputation of being just as bad or maybe even worse than King Von. So that's how people look at him in Chicago. He was in jail doing most of the drill scene in Chicago popping off. He out of jail now. But people have been telling stories about him and that boy don't play. Like one nigga, FYBJ Main, called that boy John Wick. And both of them guys detailed the shootout they was in together. So this dude don't play. But the reason why I want to cover this video right here is because he said something very, very important. And I think it's necessary for us to talk about, you feel me? From a former young nigga to all the jits out there. We gotta have a discussion. So if you a fellow FYN, smash the like button. If you a jit, smash the like button. Let's talk, man. Let's see what Tay Savage gotta say. Go to Say Cheese for this full thing.
One thing I noticed about you, you're really aware. Like, are you sober? You don't drink or smoke or anything like that?
Nah, no, for the most part, no.
You never did before of all this?
Nah,
you always been sober?
I never been a heavy drug intaker. Drink, I don't really like drinking, smoke, none of that.
Why is that?
Just never was for me. I just don't like the feeling. Drinking make your stomach hurt the next morning. Weed make you feel all slow. I just don't like it.
Yeah. And, you know, especially in a place like Chicago where you got to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Because I think I seen Lil Bibby or G Herbo say some shit like that in the Vlad interview about a lot of people get caught because they're not aware.
Yeah, everybody be high. What I think it is, everybody trying to be like this one person. Instead of everybody being themselves, everybody want to be this killer, but you really can't take it. So now you're doing drugs to try to escape it. Now you're doing drugs, so now you high. So now you sleep in a car, now your ass dead. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to be just one shoot 'em up, bang, bang person. Instead of just being like, hey, look, I go to school. I'm cool with y'all, but I go to school. It's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Cause that's why
so
I think
you think a lot of people are trying to be somebody they not.
100%. 100%.
And even on top of that, man, you not doing drugs saves you a lot of money, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. Yeah. Even like in jail, I ain't even drink coffee because it reminded me of how people be with cigarettes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it short, and I just don't like nothing that you got to be addicted to. I like to be able to cut stuff off.
Yeah. While you was in prison, county prison, did you ever fuck any of the prison? I mean the guards?
Nah, I sure wanted to though. I sure wanted to. You know how like when you in high school you want to fuck a teacher or something. Or, yeah, it was a lot of them too. Yeah, but they ain't never. Nah, they was scared because niggas was telling. You know what I'm saying? So they think you might set them up or something. They don't know who to mess with. True story. Like, cause it has been happening. Like a guard fuck with a dude, then they get caught and he tell on the bitch. I mean the lady or whatever. I'm sorry, but yeah.
So almost 9 years, no pussy, man.
Yeah.
That's the part of the streets that the street niggas ain't telling the kids in school. Ooh. You miss out on all that action.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. That's how a lot of people break because they can't take it. You know what I'm saying? They get to messing with the whatever they is, like the gay people in jail. They turn gay or they been gay. They comes out. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta be like jail. Best thing to do, man, is get some money and stay out the way. That's my advice to anybody, because jail ain't really for nobody, especially if you like being around, you know, your loved ones and women and stuff.
So none of your girlfriends or anything could come visit you where y'all can get a room or anything like that?
No, not in Illinois. That's conjugal visit, not in Illinois. They can come see you. You can probably try to get your little finger or something on the visit or something, but other than that, it's over with.
Damn. So when you got out, that was the first thing you was trying to go bust a nut, or what was the first thoughts when you got out?
Oh wow, look at the boys in the background.
Yeah, I think that kind of like, you know, see my family and stuff. You know, I want to see my kids, but I think that was like the first thing I did was got a room. That was the first thing I did.
All right, man. Tay Savage, real dude. You guys see that he's not stuck in the ignorant mentality. He's talking about certain things, people want to hear. But as far as like, he's not coming from a point of glorifying anything. He's telling the truth, telling the real ramifications, and giving some insight. So one thing that I really wanted to focus on was the topic of him saying, the dudes that's in this neighborhood doing the drugs just to be able to cope with the shit that they going through. You feel me? The shit that they've done, because they not really cut like that. They're not really cut like that. So I'm gonna just talk a little bit about that more than I'm gonna talk about myself, because I can relate, man. So it's a lot of fake gangsters out here that's just doing the shit just to be cool, just to be down. Some may be doing it for survival, but not all are doing it for survivors. And it comes when you lack purpose, dog. When you have no true purpose, you try to find purpose and you start looking around for examples and influences to see, okay, this person getting praised for this. Maybe that's the route I need to take. If you see a gangster, maybe like Tay Savage being praised for his actions, sliding on ops or whatever, you say, shit, I want to do the same thing. I want the same respect from people in my neighborhood. So then you try to do the same thing. Next thing you know, you get shot at. Next thing you know, you got to shoot back. And then that mentally fucks you, man. It mentally gets to you because you're not cut like that. Now that boy cut like that. He said he was doing X, Y, and Z. He ain't never like smoking and drinking. He just like that. He's just a person that was like that. And it may have been him based on his loyalty to whomever he was cool with. They felt like he had to do what he had to do, because certain stories that I'm hearing about him is out of protection of loved ones or retaliation for loved ones. But that's what a lot of people do. But he was cut like that. But other people, they may not be. And you don't have to go ahead and choose that route. You ain't got to choose that route. Now, let me tell y'all a little something about myself. Now, I'm from Kansas City. This is like what the dope boys move to once they get a little bread. They move to Kansas City. It used to be like the white part of town, but the black people gentrified that shit like the 80s, 70s. So this is, like I just explained to you guys. So there's still a lot of hood folks here, a lot of ratchet shit I seen growing up, fights and everything like that. So I said it to say, I am not a street nigga, but I am a nigga from the hood. Growing up all the way up to high school, I was focused on being an athlete. I was focused on football. That's all I was thinking about. I wasn't drinking, smoking, doing nothing but just, I'm barely fucking nigga. I'm a late bloomer in every sense of a late bloomer. That's all I was focusing on. My senior year come below my ACL. One of the only Division I schools that was giving me an offer, K-State. The goddamn coach retired, Bill Snyder. Correction, he didn't retire. He came back from retirement and then hired a new staff. You know what that means for me? No scholarship offer. So now I'm just seeing other little schools, and I'm like, I don't love football that much to go to these schools. I'ma just go where I want to go, and that's where my friends are at. I want to FAMU. So I get there. First semester was kind of like chill. Now one weekend was really, really pivotal to my life. You feel me? Like I told you, up until this point, I was focused on straight sports, but now I had no purpose. But one of my roommates, one of my close homeboys, his brother decided to visit us with some of his homeboys. A couple of them boys just like me, niggas from the hood, but not street niggas. But they do have one street nigga homeboy that come with them, you feel me? They cool with they homies, so they pull up and arrive to hang out for the weekend. So we sitting there, we talking, getting cool and stuff. I'm meeting them, some of them for the first time, getting to know, we telling stories and shit. And a real legit street nigga say, man, I just hit a lick on a weed, man. I gave him a counterfeit bill, you feel me? And he gave me money back in change. So us as broke ass college students like, really? Okay, that's how you can make some money like that. So give somebody a fake bill, they give you the change, and now you got money and whatever you purchased, fake purchase from them. That shit sound like a sweet lick. So homie like, shit, man, I could teach y'all how to do this shit. We like, yeah. Shit, he's like, yeah, man, all I need is a color printer, some ink, and I could show y'all how to do everything. So we like, really? Okay. So we go to get materials. I'm not gonna say what exactly we did because I do not want to influence nobody to go ahead and do the same shit. We go and go get the materials to make the counterfeit money. We take some dollar bills, we do what we gotta do to dollar bills, and a certain way you gotta do it, but we did what we did to the dollar bills, and then we printed the fake money, X, Y, and Z. So we was testing like, damn, does this feel real? Comparing them like, it feel real enough, like we can do it. So that night ends, and then the next day comes, and blase, woo happen, and we get coached up to go out on a mission. The street nigga like, bro, that shit not gonna work at an actual store. You really gotta go and like go out there and try to do like a handoff exchange do it like that. So one of us, probably me, came with the idea to just ask somebody for some change and exchange it and just buck them like that. So one of my homie had a Mustang, one of my dog in the back, the other homie driving, I'm in the passenger seat and we sliding. We slide and it's late night, you feel me? We put up to this one like club bar, but it was white night at that place that night, you feel me? So we put up there and we see some dude outside. And since I'm in the passenger seat, I'm like, I'm gonna do it, fuck it, I'm finna do it. I asked dude if he had change for 100 and he like, yeah, man, I got you, bro. I don't know, I can't remember what I told him as far as like, you know, why I couldn't go inside or whatever like that. Just he gave me the change for 100. So he gave me 20s for my fake ass 100. But we were driving into the goddamn place, into the damn parking lot, and you had to U-turn to come back out. So we was driving in, and then after we did the exchange, we had the U-turn to come back out. So as we go to do the U-turn, dude goes inside the place and we turn around, but then he turns back outside of the place and comes and tries to meet us at the car to confront us. My dog stops and rolls down the window for us to speak to the nigga. And dude basically asks us like, yo, bro, I don't know if it's real. And you know, I'm like, And at that point I felt so bad. I'm like, I'm sober. This is me with no type of weed ever in my system, no type of liquor, nothing. I'm sober and I'm just like, damn, he approaching us. My dog stopped. He approaching us. He know we lying. We gave him a fake ass 100. So I played like I didn't know it's fake, and then we just switched the money back and we just left. And that was that. So we went back to the apartment, you feel me? We go back to the apartment and we tell the older niggas what happened. Them niggas was so disappointed in us, bro. The street nigga like, man, I oughta punched that shit, bro. Talking about the gas, I oughta punched that hoe. Like, I don't know why y'all stopped for that nigga. Once y'all got the bread, y'all should have punched it and kept going. Ain't no stopping. But we wasn't no street niggas. We were just some college kids that's from the hood that got street friends, bro. We ain't fucking know. Like, yeah, we'll fight, but just doing criminal shit, we wasn't on that like that, bro. But that haunted me. Knowing that I didn't follow through, I couldn't follow through, that shit haunted me, bro. I really felt like I was wrong for not bucking that white dude and just sliding with his money and just basically robbing him for $100. Well, $99 basically. But well, he couldn't use that $1. So yeah, he got robbed for $100. But I really felt wrong that I didn't go through with it. I felt pussy. I felt like and that's how easy you could be tricked when it comes to that lifestyle, bro. That's how easy your mind can be warped and bended into that shit. Now, if I was drunk or high, not in my right mind, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I said, bro, push that shit, don't stop. I'd encouraged us to peel off on that nigga, bro. But I didn't. I felt bad that we didn't, and that was that. Now, that was just a taste of me getting into doing some stupid, dumb shit in college, man. That was the beginning. And moving forward, I hadn't started drinking, doing a little smoking, and shit got even worse, man. Because now, just like Tay Savage said, I didn't have to think about my actions. I didn't really have to think in the moment and process shit. I could just be out of my right mind and just do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna get into more of those stories. I'm gonna attach them to us reacting to certain shit. But you guys, I hope you guys following what I'm saying as a former young nigga. I'm being as honest as I possibly can. So yeah, I'm gonna get into some more of these, man. Talk more deep about, what I went through and me trying to mature over time and shit like that. Trying to, get more stories, get more personal with y'all, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here, though. It's your boy Stacy, and I'll fuck with you. Reason why, because you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out, man.